any money constituency, any concessions are allegedly by this report were plus many other people are report to know about Womudia what capture Womo. Of Asani, Mamintio.
Much micro for you, so before because most a lot of them have sent in messages. Na Sronwa, whole forest reserve na Nkrofati Simon, me sure say. Mabruno so na ya prevent you because Omombe say before Yansasi, almost say almost said that now. Na de me ya, Adeba kwa me ya pa na se menua. And what any embrace, you see how people was here,
okay.
Any many part of the country as a result of the introduction of a draw eye de ekum eura. Instead say a bedono or more introduces a quadro a draw de kumuranti, a ma and 40 name one kitting kitia, a ma assassinate fetano, or more.
Okay.
And those in Abano or UK in other areas. But
we are still using it.
Yes. Yes, on the report.
What can kind?
Then you are making a report now. But there's no single person.
Yeah.
I am naming a report me had messanity. I believe in my instinct.
So be a war report in Mobile.
No correct. They want to mean sa or moti. And
this is a former minister.
Yes.
And a former chairman of the committee.
I am a yapa say Ura Kwam. I need in woman wamba. I can ye be whom be wapa.
I see.
We'll put it to them.
Professor Kwamba, yeah.
Yes. I was very, very eager to be with somebody. Men come out with men come be. Dear, we are any Mecca. And you see, I'm going to call around. No, I'm just almost so muti. Sabi, and who really moon goes through. We know what is happening. She almost say page 11 now.
Yeah, page 11, yes. Challenges are committee the face.
Exactly the case.
Yeah.
Nkrofo or Mufi committee anymore.
Yeah. Interministerial committee, no? Other sectors, no?
Yes.
Ministerial sectors, now yes. Free committee. No?
Yes.
They abandoned the committee.
Exactly.
Apart from sanitation minister.
Yes.
Abandoned part.
Because they benefit from the illegal mining.
Okay.
And this Yati committee now was said in a say, as a chairman, we have no business in sitting a committee to indict ourselves. Into your film, right? Now, when we say 2018 toner, the same page 11, no?
Yeah.
Lands Ministry, no, and natural resources. Omode concessions a whole I work forest reserves.
Yeah.
At the man without the consent of the FNSA, a handful. Call awake.com.
Okay.
Awake.com news. Now, later you can document me how I find a Japadie. A Japadie na ebewo a Japa.
A Japadie na ebewo a Japa.
A Japadie no. Yes, and ebewo a Japa deal no. Into so of course our document more. Or more are planning how they were going to take over the financial pillars of the economy.
Okay.
And this is Nkrofo Kituabi and Omoayo Omajo so be hijack financial pillars of the economy to themselves. And the plan as has been tabled or written out, I leaky and say they will do it such that even when they are in opposition, they will still be controlling whichever government will be in power. If it is not the NPP, right? And the way they did it, they have implemented it step by step, almost to the letter. And they started talking about how they were going to collapse the banks, etc., to get rid of.
Japadie document.
Yes, but but so we call page 9 of the Japadie document. No?
I've come across that document before.
You see, they have denied it, but you see, I pity the rest of the political parties who are not taking this document very serious. In the sense, the PDS deal, how they failed, they have stated all in it. That they added a certain group of people who were non-achems, and as a result of their greediness, and ama adene backfire, right? But of course, page 9 of that Ajapadia document, paragraph 4, Ekasafa mining, oil and gas industries, how they were going to deal with it. Okay. Until let me read. Or say our mining as well as oil and gas strategies constitute a major plank of the blueprint for controlling the extraction of natural resources which God has generously bestowed on Ghana, particularly the Achem land. Growing environmental factors are rendering risky our use of illegal small-scale mining, galamsey into bracket, as a source of financing our political objectives. There is therefore the need to roll out a more rigorous legal means of controlling significant stake in the legal gold value chain. I mean, almost say, Yame Achayade, eba oil, ne gas, ne gold. Nanti pane Achem. Ne environment na galamsey na commodity finance or party no, even in opposition no. So see any aba environment ne say nti CSOs ne other more media no mo ka ho asem nti as a say obo fa kwan foforo so a ombe make sure say ombe hear the same thing but ombe legal no be in court but as we speak we are not seeing anything legal here in terms of
community mining no
but that is the so-called legal means they were talking about. So in finding out a more rigorous legal means to do it, they went for what is described as gold catches. They use the taxpayers' money, your money and my money. But go to the grounds and ask yourself, say, gold catches, the gold catches have been given to their allies. They listed 332 small-scale mining companies, licenses. And these machines, each of them can help, can get 5,000 people can use one. Okay. And of course, the gold catches is the best way in terms of going into the mining. Because I don't know what the whole gold no. Sa chemicals na dey electrical assassination use right? Until they got 100 of these machines and brought them in. Until they are continuing. Until anona abba into small community mining no. And that community mining no and no so na edi no. Until I continue say to this end a cursory look at the approved concessions should be looked at. AB or more person about dinefo AB is to lead the process to take over these concessions detailed below and consolidate them into the extended Ajapa LLC incorporated in Jersey. In this AB no, AB na mabono motion na nado na ho ubeya AB bi wo. Unnecessary lead this course. Na omba sa normal is a process ebeba nyina no mo Japa LLC be special purpose vehicle be a omode process ebekwa kugum. Into to that end no they listed the companies at omama licenses 332. But here omama licenses we kofa machines ne buy no. And I'm say the funds raised will be used to finance the setup of mining companies by our allies. Right? The Minerals Commission will be pushed to issue licenses and good concessions to these companies. This will effectively transition us from galamsey mining to legally licensed mining companies. Future inflows from these entities will be invested in additional companies to strategically positioned along the precious minerals value chain. Enti sa fancy befi sa so-called legal means of almost based on the asset up more of these mining companies. Not yet mining process in Abam. Until conclusion say a similar blueprint will be replicated in the oil and gas sector, which will also commence with the setting up of SPVs using petroleum revenue that currently flows into the consolidated fund as receivables to be mortgaged. The technical team led by DM, into brackets, OA, should further evaluate the following details in order to choose the appropriate sites. Into those graphs in our site, so to be beer everything. This document, the idea in it, when it comes to the oil and gas value chain, the gold value chain, and no, also as we speak, Gensa Energy situation. Also, we see another gas processing company, a factory, a friend saying, Western region. And this factory, and as a company, a better year gas, no free, a 12 gas, no cheaper. It's a private entity. No more time my boarding. Like I mentioned, or the documents stipulate, they want to take over the gold, oil and gas value chain, the gold value chain. Into a as their private area, they will buy from a friend saying Atuabo and sell to us as a price better. Also, Toro and Yajuma, and so we say another oil refinery. And can these two things are almost it's the best way to go. So man, you see a tumpon into Sanke gas processing factory back one, and see another one. And see another one, see another one. Into your oil refinery. I don't have a problem. See, be a refined oil. But in this case, there's a ploy behind it. The things that are coming up are for a particular group of people. In fact, they've done this not only to this oil, gas, and gold value chains, telecommunication, media, every facet of the economy, insurance, banking, all of them. And that is where the danger is. And if we do not do the needed research to get out this information, to put it in the public domain, saying, how is it possible, say, Kagame of Rwanda call into serious war, genocide. Today on the African continent, they seem to be the best on the continent.
Yes, exactly.
And to the European problem, what in the Abetu and my young treating a trust, I say, oh, yeah, you know, for a bam. And why better? He is peeved. And you know, can some way. And some no can, as we speak, people who are benefiting immensely from our gold, the Galamseno, and your government appointees, and your info, and your software, and your certain media gurus. Many see a teha, no, I can't say, oh, as an Italian dear. Or on PMPP as a hey, yeah, they or for power because they are brave rollings. Mammy Frima, see a campaign pie, yeah. Let me teach you at the time. Chief of staff. But of course, I don't recognize him because at the time, and I campaign man, no. Yeah, you hear the say, Yako, and by this, I need them, the nocturnal activities. Yeah. And yeah, Bunny, those days, no man, how many years? Not too. I'm a vibrant young person. You be about Kumbi, as an opadian, so your cobana say, Nipano DM, or Cotodo Crumbani, who dear, I may acquire baby. We didn't know money, say, make a campaign, mammy say, miss. No, those days were not, were not rife those days. Into MPP, a dimwa cotton da pa, into say, and not a say, yeah, when Urajo Mamma was in power, I didn't so buy no. Mania. Go, when I see my Facebook, also my memory, your memory, so and so.
Of the things you have posted.
Of the things you posted. If you hold me, did I post this thing about John Mohammed Mills? In fact, it was the period I made friends from the NPP. Because their course name, and yes, John Mohammed did Dooms on the Bayou. The Dooms started from Rawlins's time. Ebe drew man paying so. Measures that were needed to have, curb it, no. Or more and so serious about it. Until so man penku from said be a konanye enti yenko memfa a Tarzan ra rekondo be na nkonko to or mess yes situation fine and on scott to us twice nearby entumi anyusu it's kind of count to Volvo cars and on be yusu ye later on what did we resulted in praying at your friend saying akosombo dam so those were the days I don't know say e be now you're too young but those were the days when the tabloids front pages of the daily graphic and the middle pages, no, the level of Akosobo was always being published.
Yeah.
Right. Yakobo right. And a bedroom knows Mahama, so now the baby I can't connect yet. Into FDA Kojo talk. What did Mahama do? Mahama brought in the needed amenities to ensure, say, by the time of office, and I will say this everywhere, by the time of office, no, Doomso had been solved. You beside the current administration say, almost all numbers ended Doomso. Which machine did they bring? Did they bring any power batch? Did they build any other infrastructure that no man paying for crop or be continue breed them? We don't say breed them, Roman started here. Yeah. Or man paying for crop best or be continue breed them every year complete no. Or no crowd on town farm born house for him say or no be end you understand? Into you paying from Pom Boatin. Ne report no the Ababonteno. It can only take people who are dishonest to refute it and maybe make it look. But
the question is, why now? Why wait till now? You were the minister. You were in charge of interministerial committee for the last 6 to 7 years. You're fighting Galamsey. Why now?
These are the problems we have as a society, and this is why I was saying, sir, if the president appoints you, it does not mean you should be his puppet.
I mean, it's our office is here as minister reporting case.
But you see, they didn't let him work. So that tape now, one of these guys will call the office. Is it Ekosi? It was deliberate to go and say things that the man will indict himself. So what tape they went there purposely to say things that will force the man to indict. But if you listen to him, some of the utterances that he made, get out of my office, etc. No, it meant so who say he was being trapped. You understand? And you appointed what? You the writing, who you the writing, you say, the oh, you know, resign. Not the father to a bunting say, I dear we said, and I may know, or man be booze more. People will respect you.
Okay.
But in Crawford, the Ombe Dinty, and your better, what will affect the country in a negative manner. Kopim say, and sending in a best. Frimpong Boatin should have spoken long ago.
Okay. Thank you very much. Ofasani Medase, he is a political analyst. Anadumbe, one also about the report. Good evening, Mr. Speaker. Tell the man in cloth material shattered that he's embarrassing himself tonight in his submissions. Okay, audio for Sanita. Chumesi, he says that one from Obuase. Good evening, Speaker.